We're live. Griselle, hello, welcome back.
Hi, thank you.
Stormy, Kim, hello, girls. How are you tonight? Welcome to the end of the year reading show. I am your host, Kit Adams. I have a special guest host, Griselle Ribeiro. Do say hi when you come in. We are doing tarot readings, oracle readings, pendulum readings.
All the readings.
Oh, do you have your do you have pens?
My what?
Pens? You know your charms, your pens?
Oh, my charms. I do. I'm like,
you do have those tonight. Awesome.
I moved everything around, so let me figure out. Do I have my pens? The answer is yes, but where? Let me think. Go on.
All right. So do say hi when you come in, please, so we know who is here. I'm gonna Brian Hill, hello. Helen Bergen, how are you? Hello. It is good to see everybody. Our last show of the year.
Wow.
Our last show of the year. Whew. Next year, hopefully you come and thank you so much, Helen, for sharing our show. Next year, hopefully you come back. I lost Griselle.
Oh.
Well, hopefully she comes back at least once a month next year in 2024. What happened?
Can you see me now?
We can.
Okay.
We can see you.
I was wild, and yeah, it's good to do the last show of the year.
Karen Fisher, hello, happy holidays. How was everybody's Christmas? Mine was quiet. How was yours? Quiet?
Mine was quiet. Quiet and good. It's been a while since I've done this. So, here we are. Hi, Stormy.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. Yes.
It has been a hot minute since you have been here. The doctor's in the house. I think I need a prescription from Psychic MD. Well, her email is in the description of this show. So you can book a reading with her or a chakra cleansing. My words are just eluding me today. Do say hi when you come in, please, so we know who's here.
I got 25 decks. Said I got 25 decks. What's going on?
Oh, I tell you. Same here. Tarot deck, oracle deck, career deck.
We are decking the halls.
You what?
I said we're decking the halls today.
We are decking. Thank you so much for sharing the show, Kim.
Thank you, Kim. Apparently, I can only do one thing, which is either look at you or look at the comments and toggle back and forth. So bear with me.
Well, you've seen the size of my screen, so you know I can multitask now because I could see. 27-inch screen. Multitasking.
That makes fun of us.
How's your weather out there?
It's actually really nice. I took my little grumpy dog for a little walk, you know.
You leave Grumpy Dog alone.
He's so grumpy. It's so funny.
They get that way when they get older.
No, but I mean, I can't even pet him. I can't touch him. Nothing. He'll let me pick him up. I can pick him up to put a harness on him, barely, kind of. But other than that, he wants nothing to do with me. Even I accidentally stepped close to where he was laying today, and he was just growling like he's going to attack me.
Oh.
Yeah, so. Oh, well.
I'm going to go ahead and share out the show. If I can find it. All right. Were you able to get this shared to your channel?
No. Oh, I tried to, but it hosed me being on here. So we'll have to practice some other time when there's nothing to share. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. I feel like it's going to be easier on a computer versus my phone. you know.
I hooked a 40-inch TV to my laptop. I got a desktop when my laptop got fried, so it's a 27-inch screen, and I had the font like really big.
Right.
Is he hurting and grumpy? Stormy's asking you about Coco.
Oh, let me look. Oh, maybe the winter blues. You know, I think he might be hurting a little bit, Stormy, but he won't even let me touch his fur. I mean, like he's getting excessively, don't look at me, don't touch me. He's getting to be like me.
Well, he's not a spring pup anymore.
No, but you would think that you would be able to touch him, touch his little paw, just even nothing. He's just don't look, don't touch, don't nothing.
You can use the TV as a second monitor. Oh, I know. Are you all right? I had one a long time ago hooked to my other desktop computer.
I did too. I had like 3 monitors and then I moved again. And here we are back to just a phone.
I don't know if I got that one. So we'll share it twice. I really should keep.
Mike got grumpy when she. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Stormy. Mine, he's got some hip issues and knee issues, but nothing like severe. He's just mostly attitude, like somebody else. I just feel like he takes on the worst characteristics of stuff,
You do have a Chihuahua, so I mean.
I know, but let me explain why everybody brings their Chihuahuas even to our store. And they're like, oh, I have a Chihuahua too. And I'm like, I don't want to talk about it anymore because they're so sweet. They bring them in and they're like, oh, look at me. I'm a Chi, And mine's like, don't look at me. Don't smell me. Don't nothing.
And Iva, hello. How are you tonight? All right. I got our show shared out. Disclaimers. You do have to be 18 and older to get a reading from either one of us tonight. We don't do legal questions. Happy holidays to you, Anne. Thank you. We do tarot, oracle, and pendulum readings during our show. What?
I'm sorry. Stormy said, okay, let me see if I can get my camera a different angle. Hold on.
Well,
there's no helping.
Well, they walk into the room 5 minutes before you. Where do you want them to go? Seriously.
She always tells me that before. Usually we have time before, and I'm like, oh my God, they look huge. And she says, they always walk in the room 5 minutes before. That's her thing. So she don't care.
Oh, I forgot. Brian Hill's watching. Happy holidays from Psychic ND.
Oh my goodness. That is the funniest thing I've heard.
Okay.
Okay.
Priority reads are $10 tonight. They get you into a drawing to win a Snowflake Jasper tonight because there's only one person from December. If we don't get anybody doing it tonight, then I'm
going to do it.
I'll do it some other time. But also, if you donate tonight, not only will you get into win that, I will keep your name in there for the January giveaway, which, and I know Kim Lunzer is going to sit there and go, please don't give me a choice, but I do. I have a choice. I have a huge chunk of lab.
Ooh.
And this, why aren't you working? Okay. And this lab, literally, I'm like, I hit it twice. This lab has every single color in it. And it's very flashy. Or, thank you, Miss Helen. Or you can pick a huge piece of rainbow obsidian. I don't know why I picked the 2 biggest ones. Now my flashlight is strobing. Wonderful. I don't know. These are my husband's flashlights, so I don't get it. Miss Helen, you will start us off.
Me?
No, Miss Helen Bergen. She donated. I have to put her in for the drawing.
And
shit, I have a troll. Yeah.
By the way, Stormy, thank you for looking out for my girls.
All right, let me get rid of this troll. Wow, she really. Ain't no one sending you a friend request there. Kim Lunder's laughing.
Kim cracks me up. Oh, that's how we do.
All right. I'm going to get Helen Berget in for tonight. She'll stay in there.
Woo, you guys are lit today.
Off to a great start for the show. I know. You never know what you're going to get when it is Griselle and I together. So, I mean, you know, we like to keep it fun. We like to keep it very, very, very fun.
Let me tell you.
You should see the two of us when we're together.
We belong together. All right, what are we doing?
All right, Miss Helen. And I do have my new decks on my desk tonight. I was able to work with them before my show.
Oh, and by the way, I have to tell everybody, just because, really quick right here, but not so long ago, Miss Kit did a reading for me, and she was telling me that somebody was going to be incredibly drawn to me. A female, just like riveted. And I'm like, no. Well, it's true. We're just going to leave it at that. So I thought, what? Yep.
Shelley Collins, hello. Shawan Skinner, hello. How are you? All right. Where did Miss Helen go? Right here. Miss Helen is starting us off. Do say hi as you come in, please, so that we know who is here. Brian Hill wants to try out the new deck. Miss Helen's going to get the new deck first. If I can pull it together here.
That's what's pull it together.
Arthritis, I'm telling you.
Helen, anything particular or just? I didn't know if Helen wanted anything in particular or.
Annette Grimmenstein, hello, how are you? Kim Lunzer, you will be next. All is good, Shawana. How was your holidays?
General. She wants general.
And then I got Brian Hill.
And I see you. They're doing the paid readings first.
Yes, we are doing donation readings first.
We belong together. Okay. Do you want me to go while you're pulling? You want to go?
I got it.
Got it.
I'm just trying to get my people in for the drawing so we can do the drawing tonight. Don't let me forget about the drawing tonight.
Hey, don't forget about the drawings.
And Iva, we are doing donation readings first. They take priority over free reads. I don't have a free read list. Sorry. You just have to hang out in the show and hope. All right, Miss Helen, this is my new deck. It's a very cute deck. Griselle liked it.
Love it.
Rama Lama Lama. Azalea, hello, how are you? Ooh. All right. I like this deck because it's like all inclusive, you know? It's not a whole bunch of skinny white people. You know how I am about those decks.
I do know.
I like my all-inclusive decks. Like when we got everybody the rainbow in here. Annette, honey, my PayPal is up in the description. Oh, poop.
She said, ooh, oh.
Okie dokie. All right, Miss Helen. So for you, I have the Two of Swords. I have the Six of Wands. I have the Temperance card. I have the Cozy Witch, because this is the Cozy Witch deck. I have the Eight of Cups, the Toxic Witches. I have the Queen of Pentacles, and I have Five of Pentacles for you. And when I say that these are all inclusive, they really are. I'll put up the Eight of Cups. See, not a skinny girl. You know, they're all. I love this deck. I really do.
Multi-sized,
ethnics. All right, Miss Helen, you need to. I know you haven't been feeling real well lately, and I hope that you're like getting back to being your old self again. But you kind of like slid a little when it came to like manifesting what it is that you want. Because your second card, that Six of Wands, it's so cute. It literally says on it, you're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. And basically, it's just a friendly reminder, start manifesting what it is that you do want. I know you asked for general. I know you were hoping for romance. But because I do have this Toxic Witches card, big girls need love too. They sure do.
Hell yeah, we do.
So it's be very, very careful. Literally about a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay. Sometimes outward appearances for people are not what they actually are, you know, and we've all experienced that, especially like narcissistic people. Okay. We've all experienced it. So make sure that you're picturing that the person that you want to bring into your life. I know you didn't ask for a romance reading, but kind of like what I have in front of me. You know, if you want him tall, dark, handsome, you know, if he's really thin, if he's like chunkier or like broad shoulder, just picture all that. Even picture like what kind of vehicle he drives, you know. Go for the Land Rover. Because I want one so bad. Carla Brannon, hello, how are you? So just make sure the more that you can picture, the better and stronger the manifesting is. Your Queen of Pentacles is there's no need for you to sacrifice. So you can have it all, is basically don't settle. Don't settle for anything less than what you're worth. And you're worth a great, great deal because I happen to know you personally. So you're worth a great deal. You deserve to have everything and anything, you know, in the universe. All right. And the Temperance card is let go of self-imposed limitations and restrictions. You can literally do anything that you put your mind to it. It's just, again, it's going back to like, I know you don't really feel up to 100% like you were before, but don't let it get you down, especially in winter when we all have a tendency to get like a little, you know, down and blue. Don't let it get you down. Start telling yourself, I'll be better tomorrow. I'll be better tomorrow. You know what I mean? Just keep reiterating that in your mind. Okay. Griselle, what do you have for Miss Helen?
Helen, so first thing I got was a jumper. And for you, I got this jumper. I'm using my bunny deck. I don't even know what it's really called, but it's called the bunny deck today. And so this bunny is a cloud bunny, and it's Ace of Swords, but it landed sideways. And what that tells me about you, I'm getting a ton of energy on my crown chakra. What tells me about you is that you oscillate between I know, and I have no clarity. I know, and I have no idea. And boy, can I relate to that. Now, with that being said, I'm going to say that the other card came out, whole different deck, indecision. I mean, I get that too. So thank you. The next thing that I got, and don't be scared, okay, but I did get the death card, and then I got denial. But look at the radiant colors right here. I feel like something is really blocking your sacral chakra. It's all about the oranges and the root chakras. So I don't know what that means for you, but to me, it means stability. It means sensuality, the ability to feel gusto for life, the love, the sauciness of life. You can fill in the blanks from there. This is a PG-13 reading, and I do have by the way, a King of Axes right here. This is a whole different deck. I think I have like 3 new ones, and I don't know what's going on, but we're reading. So with this King of Axes right here, this is more like getting clarity, but this is somebody who's super astute, who can cut to the quick, cut to the bone, cut through the nonsense. And I'm going to say that this is somebody in the wings waiting, maybe even a partner with you, and they're coming in slow. Here you go. You can see that. So very slow movement. They're kind of trying to get a read for the room. And honey, you are the room. You are the room. Let's say that again with the Ace of Wands. Once again, we're talking about sexuality, sensuality. We need to put to death whatever it is that's making you not feel good, not feel worthy, just like Kit said, not feel excited or not feel like you're radiant, because all of those things are blockages to you. And after that, then I just have a ton of choices for you. Like everything opens up and you're gonna be like, what the heck am I going to choose? Well, let me see. It's the High Beatrice, the High Priestess, right? I mean, you're going to follow your intuition. And then what? I'm ending it right here. Then you have the Ten of Cups right here with no. Oh my goodness. Okay. Then I'm not looking no more. Look at this. You have, I got chills. You have the rainbow, the 10 of Cups. This is like happy wife, happy life. I mean, whatever you consider that to be, it's a metaphor, guys. But I also have following your intuition and things opening up on a grand scale. So if you like doing a purge for your body, it's going to be very, very helpful, and allowing the new things to be absorbed by your body, and even naming things like when you're eating, this tastes so fabulous because whatever. We're not mindlessly eating, but we're savoring things and being in the moment and feeling your body. So I think that you have really good things coming. We just need to get rid of that one block. That's all. That's what I have for you.
That was good. I like that. Miss Helen, you're so very, very welcome.
You're welcome.
Now, Griselle, you did say you were mentioning different chakras. So do let everybody know her email address is up in the description of our show. So if you do need a chakra cleansing, she's the only person I ever recommend having it done.
Chakra clearing, guys. It's a great way to start out the new year. Great way.
Like nice and refreshed. All right. Now, do keep commenting, as we are streamed on several different platforms. I'm just trying to find Kim Lunzer, and I think I'm just going to call her out. Michelle Krantz, hello, how are you? Kim Lunzer, sweetie, where are you at?
Where are you at? That's fine.
I know she's still with us. Kim Lunzer.
I keep hearing that we belong together. I'm like, what is going on here?
I don't know. All right, Kim. Did you want my new tarot deck, which is the Cozy Witch tarot deck, or did you want the career and finance deck from me?
That's a good deck too. Well, it's a good reader. It ain't the deck.
Oh, thank you. They are good decks, though. I do enjoy them. Miss Helen, you're so welcome. Yeah, sometimes, it's fine to be in a funk, but you have to eventually snap out of it. I get into funks. Sure, the new deck would be fun. All right.
We help each other get out of that funk.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. What are you doing?
I'm throwing out cards I don't like.
All right.
Are we doing general for Kim?
I think so, because she didn't pick the career deck, so I'm just doing general.
Okay.
She said, yeah, that's fine with her. And Brian Hill, you let me know if you want tarot or the career finance deck, please.
He says yes. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm like, wait, that was quick. I didn't even finish talking. All right. Kim Munzer. Oh, I have good luck charm for you. Again, this is an actual tarot deck, but the things in here are named a little different. They're basically the same, but they have different ones. Thank you, Karen Fisher. I will put you down. All right. So, Kim, I have the good luck charm. I have the cozy witch for you. I have the 9 of cups. I have toxic witches. Brian Hill did say yes, but he didn't say which deck he wanted, if you want the career and finance or the tarot. Oh, you guys are so cute. I have the magician. I have the Ace of Cups. I have the 5 of Swords, and I have the 9 of Wands for you, Kim. Now, I absolutely love the good luck charm. They're both new decks. Brian Hill, you're still not cooperating. They're both new decks. So it's really cute. Try to aim it correctly here. Our aim is terrible tonight. So it's literally that is, if nothing is literally going the way that you want to, only you can change that. Okay. It is up to you to fix whatever happens to be going on in your world. Okay. Because I'm going to talk about your other cards, but your last card was the 9 of Wands, and it literally says it would take a hell of a lot to bring you down. And that is like literally so true, because even though I know for a fact that you're kind of like this very quiet person, and you're so tiny, because I just saw your photo that you have from Christmas. It's so cute. But you're just like this tiny, somewhat quiet person that has a tendency to like observe others. But you don't take no shit from people. Like people that will go at you, and then all of a sudden you snap. It's like that mama bear, mama tiger type of mentality. And that is awesome. But let's not ever let it really get to that point to like where you snap. Okay. First of all, I know I wouldn't want to see it. But I can like picture you doing it. But try to, whether it's take deep breaths or just speak your mind at that moment that someone just really totally like pissed you off. Okay. It would be the best thing to do. So you have the magician card, which is you can have everything that your heart desires. And I love the fact that people are getting like these really good, happy, upbeat cards, especially since we're ending the year. Mm-hmm. So I am going to tell you that 2024 is just going to be for you, Kim, very, very super magical. Okay. It's literally like within that first week of January, it is going to be very, very magical for you. And you're going to start doubting, like, why is this so easy? I want to go and do this, and it happened, and I need to do that, and it happened. Don't ever question why things are going that easy. Just go with that flow, okay? Literally, girl, don't knock it. Just go with that flow, okay? I do want to tell you to be very, very careful. Because you have the toxic witches card, and it is being very, very careful about, and I'm going to say it's like an older female who it's no relation to you. I would say kind of like a friend, maybe a close acquaintance, but
friend of me.
No, it's just that this person has like ill intentions towards like other people. You know what I mean? They like to talk, literally, they just like to talk shit about other people. And you're not about that. You're like, I don't want to hear it. Save it for somebody else, sell it down the street, sister. Take your garbage somewhere else. But you have to literally be upfront and stern about it with this person. Okay. That is what I have for you. Griselle's got stuff for you.
Hi, Kim. So the first thing that I got for you, I got the Justice card, and this is one bad bunny. I'm going to say the Justice card right here is for you to set things straight. Now, when I inquired about exactly what, because this is about balance, a balance of power, energetic balance, balance of give and take. It's also a balance from within, feeling peace and being able to interact with the outside world and not allow that to throw you out of balance. That's very important for you. When I asked what this was all about, I see that you've been carrying many, many burdens. You're exhausted. And I feel like you have one more fight in you. You're just like, all right, I got one more round. We're going to gather all of our strength. If I got to do this, we're doing this. I'm not going down without a fight. I feel that, sister. With that being said, it's regarding teamwork or lack thereof. So whatever this is, this has to do with cooperation, with having to do things yourself. I feel like if you're in a collaborative situation, such as like work, if you're a supervisor, somebody supervising you, if you're supposed to like do teamwork and things like that, it isn't going very well. I feel like you might have people kind of like just watching, acting as supervisors, not participating. Whatever this is, it doesn't have to be professional, but it's about teamwork, and it's not teaming is all I got to say. And that's about ready to be balanced in your life. And the reason being is, once again, Justice is here with the sword of truth. So I feel like, just like Kit was saying, the more you speak up, the better off it's going to be for you. Also, you might have a great mystery that is going to put things in balance again as well. Because when I look at this card, I look at this, it's like a shower curtain. Okay, so it's like, what's behind the curtain, Kim? What's going on here? We have hope. So now is a great time for you to focus on the positives. And this is some kind of fairy deck I have, also new. It says, hope's always been there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation to a positive one. So keep optimistic, keep knowing, also looking for signs that things are really serving to encourage you, that you're going the right way, things like that. Because I feel like you're finding physical signs as well. Just like today, I found this beautiful feather, and it made me so happy. I was walking Coco, and out of the blue, it was like a perfect feather just for me. And I thought, that is so cool. Like, I was excited. So I feel like you're going to be finding things just kind of helping to support you until you have enough strength to feel like you can support yourself once again. But that's just right around the corner. That's what I have for you.
I absolutely love seeing feathers. Absolutely love seeing feathers.
It was for us.
Well, one day I was sitting in my backyard, and I didn't see any birds whatsoever flying around, and just quietly, this little like white downy feather just came out of the sky and landed on the table in front of me. And I'm like, okay, not sure who that's from, but thank you.
Like right there for you.
Kim Lunder, you're so very, very welcome. Well, see, like, I know if I find like a blue feather like on my front steps, yep. We don't use the front steps that often. I know that one's from my dad.
Oh, and Kim, you're welcome. Absolutely.
All right, Brian. Thank you guys so much for the hearts. I appreciate it. I don't know why it feels like there's more than 78 cards in this deck. I know the career one's got 80.
Did your hand shrink?
I know you, man. Karen Fisher, because you're next after Brian Hill. If you can let us know what type of reading that you want, please. Thank you. Do say hi when you come in, please, so we know who's with us.
So interesting.
Don Arnold, hello, how are you?
Oh,
you've been here when Griselle has been a co-host with me.
Who am I? I'm like a wild card, baby. I'm just kidding. So can I jump in with Brian real quick?
All right.
Because with Brian, when you brought up his name, keep in mind, I'm like a 13-year-old boy in a female body, right? And I'm hearing, hey, Brian, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. So I'm like,
that's
I don't know where that's coming. Right. Exactly.
We are showing our age tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. So the interesting thing is, I feel like I heard a sea of admirers that you're not even aware of. And I don't feel like you're doing a lot of attention there. Why? Because I see you walking away from something and it is necessary. So whatever that thing is, and the vibe is, I feel like you had that the last time I read for you, which was a long time ago. But I feel like you are in the process of walking away. You have walked away. You are being called to trust right now, whatever the situation is right now. Even if you're reflecting and it's been a minute since you walked away from the situation, do trust. And I feel like vocalizing what it is that you want. Perseverance, keep going because you're almost there. Perseverance, I feel like your crown chakra is going to start to open up if it hasn't already. Surrendering the need for control is going to be very important for you. And your balance and your health is going to come into play currently. So I'll honor the physical vessel that it enshrines my soul. So I feel like grounding for you, that's what I'm feeling, is you're needing some grounding. But I also feel like there's a sense of oh my goodness, it just left my brain. I'm like, the yellow chakra, you know what I'm talking about? Okay. Anyways, this is the willpower, the reason why you get up in the morning. This is I am. This is, inspiration. Look, my cards are helping me out because my brain just went boop, boop. So inspiration, be prepared. You'll soon receive a visit from a fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she will call upon you at any time. So I feel like you've been a little bit lacking as far as like the direction of your passion. And I'm not talking human, but this is like the reason for me getting up, the reason for being, my purpose in life type of reason. Okay. That goes away too. So these are cards that tell you the cheats. I'm like, why is that even in there? Yeah, but Chariot. So once you come and make peace with this, as far as like, okay, this definitely had to go, and I make peace with it, it wasn't for the best, and you resolve that, because I feel like there's some emotional lack of resolution there that will help you to kind of move forward. Yep, and attain what it is that you want. And I feel like you will be able to leave kind of a dark history, if you will, behind you. So that's what I have for you.
I got you, Karen. All right, Brian. Hi. I have the King of Pentacles for you. I have the Three of Swords. I have the Queen of Swords. We have the Four of Swords, and we have the Strength card, which you kind of need after those swords. We have the Judgment. We have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, like I have to show you the Three of Swords because, again, it's like a very the all-inclusive deck. You know, I know I keep going on about it, but it makes me happy to see realistic looking people in a deck of cards. All right. So from what I'm getting from the cards, like in front of me, I kind of see that you might have had a slight little blip. Hopefully it didn't happen over the holidays. I'm hoping your holidays were really, really good and that you got together with who you wanted to get together with and spend your holidays together. But I do see that there's like that tiny little blip. I know you're trying to put together like your household and make it all whole again. But do know that it sometimes, you know, the universe has other intentions for us. And they're like, you know, I think you just have to wait a little longer. And I know for you that you've been waiting a very, very long time. And that patience really isn't your virtue. You're like, no, this is really what I want now. This is what I want as a Christmas gift. It would have been the greatest Christmas present. But again, it's literally just working on it and working at it, but without pushing anyone and without any extreme expectations. And when I say extreme expectations, what I literally mean is to not expect literally for it to happen overnight. Okay. And again, I know you get tired of me hearing saying, Brian, you got to have patience. You have to have patience. You do. Okay. Because the other half of this equation, I know you know what I'm talking about, has like trepidations. They're like, I want this, but I think I want this instead. You know what I mean? There's like confusion with the other person, and the other person is literally like questioning themselves constantly. Okay. Is this going to make me happy? Is it going to work out in the long run? Can we fix that? You know what I mean? And you just need to be nice and calm and just say, things are going to be better. I'm going to promise you right now, things are going to be better. Because you do have that Four of Wands, and it's family is literally that's literally what your world revolves around, is your family. And that's fantastic, because there are some people that family just there doesn't they could take it or leave it. But for you, and it's right smack dab in the middle of your reading, so it's going to happen. You just, again, I know, I'm so sorry to tell you, have more patience. Okay. That Strength card is now I struggle with this word. I don't know why. Vulnerable, being vulnerable. It's fine to show somebody that you do have like weaknesses. When I say weaknesses, it's not a bad thing. We all have something that like tugs at our heartstrings, or something that, literally makes us cry, whether it's a puppy commercial or what have you. It could just be something simple like that. But you need to literally show your soft side to the other party that is involved with you. Because, you have like this very strict military upbringing. You gotta be a little more gentler, man. You do. It's fine to have structure. There's structure, and then there's like strict regimen. You know what I mean? And let's bring it down to structure instead of the strict regimen that you are very, very used to. Again, there's nothing wrong with it, but most people can't live like that. Otherwise, we'd all be like in the military. You know what I mean? So show your softer side a lot more. Okay. That is what I have for you, Brian. I don't know where he went.
Mrs. Knight. That's cute.
I'll see it on the replay. Well, because her name is Stormy Knight.
Yep. It's cute though.
You're welcome, Brian.
You're welcome.
All right, we got Karen Fisher. You say hi if you were just joining us, please. Karen Fisher, how have you been? Carla Brandon, thank you.
Karen.
I wonder what happened to Annette Grumenstein. Hope she's still here. All right.
Do you want me to pull? Karen Fisher. Let's see what we have for you. Show me what I need to see for Karen, please. I think it's going to be helpful.
Dawn Weber, hello, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Stormy and I do that with each other. Hello.
I know.
Seinfeld.
So, Karen, the very first thing that popped out for you, I have to show you this card. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful card. So you have a very big new beginning. And this is a new beginning, depending on how this goes. After a period of maybe something kind of shady happened to you, or you had to go 1000% introvert, go undercover brother and do your own thing, and you're reaping the rewards because of it. Now, sometimes we do have to withdraw in order to protect our energy, in order to accomplish what it is that we're setting out to do for whatever reason. And that is not a bad thing. I kind of feel like, what is this? Okay. Yeah, this may have been something that was done to you. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. You have somebody nasty here who was maybe like a liar, cheat, a sneak, or something like that. So, I don't know if this was somebody stealing your ideas or stealing your path or like a job promo. Something with a new beginning is right around the corner. So make no mistake, you haven't escaped. Like, your abundance has not skipped you, is what look at the Hermit. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Look at the Hermit card. Okay. I mean, this is saying that you had to go within in order to kind of clear this up. But I feel like even though things were done to you, you are still getting the benefits of the good karma that you've accrued. Let's put it that way. And I feel like you've had a chance to go back within your past to be able to pull back with you whatever it is that you have forgotten about that really makes you special, really kind of sets you on a different trajectory, even if it adds a little bit of spice, a little bit of flavor. And it gets you kind of excited once again to get up in the morning. Interesting. I feel like whatever this was has caused you some grief. Okay. Quite a bit of grief. And I think that there's healing to be had. Stormy has a gnome in the oven. Yeah, so there's been some grief there, but I definitely feel like you are recuperating. With the Hermit card, that's part of the withdrawal. It's also for healing, but it's also to retrieve back wisdom that you've always had. And with that, I feel like you're putting an ending to, a situation that maybe wasn't good for you to begin with. The Page of Wands was like a very small beginning that you are going to head towards in the future. A lot of new beginnings, two big things that are beginning. And here, Temperance, this could be having to balance yourself or someone else. This could have had to do with like addictions, drug addiction. I mean, we don't judge here. I'm going to say that even her shoe appears to be broken here. And I feel like part of your soul could have felt, I don't like, you know how when you lose people, even if they have to get kicked out of your life, I feel like maybe you felt like you lost part of your soul because one of her souls appears to be not where it should be on her shoe. But you have really good things coming. You have a brand new beginning. And things are clearing a way for you in order to have that beginning. So the path is clear. A lot of the garbage that you were put through, I feel like it just served to really refine and shape your character. I know it could make us a little bit fearful, a little bit obsessive even. So you want to be aware of that. Don't allow that brain to take over. I'm obsessive, by the way, as well. But I feel like you're going to look at things with a new probably a new vision, a new way of looking at things in order to welcome about what it is that really belongs to you. And I feel like this is an inheritance. It doesn't have to be an inheritance of earthly things, but this is divinely given to you. So what is given to you moving forward, nothing can be stolen from you. The biggest thing is going to be not to obsess about it and try not to be fearful. And that's easier said than done in this situation, if it makes sense to you. Okay. I have been able to look at the comments if this makes sense. And one of these. Yeah, look, girl. This is you. Abundance. Okay. So that's what I have for you. I have a solid offer. I feel like a solid beginning. You're about to walk right through that portal. Sun is going to shine. I feel like the only thing holding you back is going to be a little bit of fear, a little bit of obsession. And that's what I have for you.
All right. We got a couple of people came in. Karen Bullitt, hello. How are you? Jennifer Smith, welcome. All right, Karen Fisher, for you, I have the 9 of Swords. I have the Page of Swords. I have the 6 of Wands, the Page of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the Justice card. Yes. The Broom, and I have the 10 of Pentacles. I am using the Cozy Witch deck tonight, hence why some of the names are a little bit different. And Karen Fisher said she's very excited for the new beginnings, and she's thanked you. And she also says it definitely makes sense what you told her. So I want to start with the 10 of Pentacles because it's having it all looks different for everybody, and it does. You need to find out, but I see, because I know you already know what it is that you do want, but don't question as to what it is that you want, sort of like comparing it to what somebody else has and you saying to yourself, well, should I be wanting the same thing? Do you know what I mean? So don't worry about what somebody else has as opposed to what's going to make you happy. Okay. I'll be honest and tell you that for the most part, some people who seem to have it all are the most miserable people on the planet. Okay. They really, truly are. And it's because they literally have so much that you can't top it. You know what I mean? And so they get miserable about it. So you just be happy with whatever your dream happens to be. The Justice card is stick to the truth and don't let anybody, narcissistic people have a habit of doing this all the time. You say the sky is blue and they will tell you that the sky is red. You know what I mean? So she goes, amen. You stick to your convictions. You know what is right as opposed to what is wrong. But I do want to caution you, because I know Griselle just cautioned you against somebody, but I'm going to caution you against a female who, she's a friend of yours. I'm not really picking up that she's related to you, but she's going to try to steer you down a bad path. For some reason, just saying, no, come on, let's just do this because, we'll make a ton of money, blah, blah, blah. Don't do it. It's like a Ponzi scheme or something is like what I'm picking up because I keep seeing that pyramid. Just tell her thanks, but no thanks. I'll come by money honestly, because that is your nature, is to come by money honestly. You work hard for what you want to achieve. The Four of Wands is family is whatever you make of it. And again, it's like family looks different to everybody. Oh, she goes, no, thank you. So a family does look different to everybody. If you have somebody who is really near and dear to your heart and you call them sister, even though you don't share blood, that is absolutely fine. Okay. Don't let what other people, and basically that's what all the cards are saying in front of me, is don't let what other people say skew the world as you see it. Okay. Again, it goes to that person that you say the sky is blue and they're like, nope, it's red. I usually just say, bite me and move on. That's just me. But it's because I can't take people like that in my life. I can't. But because life is too short to argue with anybody about anything. And I actually have no qualms whatsoever about turning my back on somebody and literally walking away. I have no problem slamming the door on somebody either. So, but sometimes we do have to do that, including family members. All right. Just because you share the same blood with somebody does not mean that they are right in everything they say, everything they do, everything they tell you they want you to do and say and act. Slam that door. Because I literally, that's what the Broom card is. Oops. You know what I mean? It is literally tidying up your life, getting rid of those people that no longer serve a purpose, those negative Nellies, okay? Or those people that are like, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you do me a No, no, okay? No is a complete sentence. No is perfectly acceptable as an answer. You just need to say, nope, I'm not doing it anymore. And take yourself into 2024, hold your head up high and say, no, I'm not dealing with this shit no more. I am not going to help you because you come crying to me every other week, stuff like that. No, it's complete sentence. The Nine of Swords is, we all get carried away about worrying. All of us worry. All you have to do is turn on the TV and watch the news. Go to the grocery store. The price of shit is just outrageous. But if it becomes a problem where you are just worrying yourself into an ulcer, you need to change that, and only you can change it. You can either get help, okay, as in like professional help, and they do have free counseling like online and stuff like that. But I normally suggest to people to journal what it is that you're worried about, okay? Because if you can put it down on paper, you usually can walk away from it as long as it hasn't gotten too far. But again, don't think that you are worrying unnecessarily. We all worry. If it consumes your every waking thought, if you toss and turn because you can't sleep at night after night after night, then you do have to get professional help, okay? I'm so sorry, but you do. But for the most part, journaling will help you. Picking up a hobby that engages your brain and also your hands, that also help turn your brain off of stuff. You're so welcome. You are so welcome. Jocelyn Stevens, hello. How are you?
Hello.
I'm going to pick the winner for tonight. And then I'm going to toss their name right back in the bucket because I said that they'll all be put in for January. So good luck, everybody. Aha got me fooled, don't you? What? I'm still trying to figure
out that Kim was a devil, a little devil.
Oh, yeah, she's not. She's a little angel. She even put a little angel up. But I'm trying to figure out how Jocelyn Stevens and Karen Fisher's comments are in the same block. That's the internet for you. All right, guys, good luck. You were in the drawing to win the Snowflake Jasper Tower. I don't know why I picked 3 heavy things. Well, that was all of December.
How fun.
All right. Who do we have?
Let's see it.
Congratulations to Brian Hill.
Oh.
The reason why there's a heart on there is because Brian was the only person in December up until tonight. So that way I make sure that he gets a special gift. That's why his name's on there. All right. Congratulations, Brian Hill. You're going to have quite the selection of
That's
crystals.
awesome.
It is. Do you have time? Because Carla Brannon, are you still here? Brian goes, yay. Carla Brannon, are you still here? I don't know if I've seen her. Oh, she is. All right, Carla. It is a very pretty stone. So congratulations, Brian.
Beautiful.
Great addition for the new year. It is. I did. And it didn't even snow for Christmas. So I'm over it. I'm like, I don't want snow. And it's supposed to snow this weekend.
Woo!
Surprised Miss Angela's not here. Miss Angie loves the snow. And since I'm not having surgery, let it snow. I don't care. I really don't want snow, but. All right. I don't know the name of this deck. Oh, Earth and Bone. As I turn around and the box is right there. Brian is always a winner. Brian did win quite a few times this year.
That's awesome.
All right, Miss Carla. I know these cards are a little dark, but this one is Beast.
Ooh.
And this one is Trinity. I love this deck because it's like all wolves and all skulls. So your Beast, what?
It's beautiful.
Thank you. So your Beast card is about conflict and competition and arguments and stuff like that. And your Trinity card has to do with balancing your decisions. Stormy, it snowed where she is, but no accumulation. I just would rather it never snow. So, oh, how cute. What is that?
That's a Page of Swords. Same thing that you're saying to her right now.
Oh, so you literally balance. Life is all about balance, no matter what you do. Okay. It's sadly so many things to balance. You know, like, do I buy groceries or do I pay the electric bill? You know, crap like that. But for the most part, it's balancing negative people versus people that make you happy, people that make you smile. Now, we've all had that one friend who literally just gets very negative. They get very down, and you're just like, God, she's so sweet, but jeepers, I don't think I can, hear her talk about her doom and gloom life anymore without sticking a chopstick in my eye. But you know that she's very sweet. Sometimes people don't realize that all they bring to the table is like their doom and gloom, like I said, their negativity. You have to gently break it to them and say, hey, how about, did anything good happen to you this week? Because like I said, the person will mean a lot to you, and they are, for the most part, a very sweet human being. They're good natured and stuff like that. But, you just have to bring it up, but do it tactfully. Don't, because this person will like cry. So you have, again, balance. Just learn to balance everything. Excuse me. Okay. When you get bored and you just don't know what to do and you're just scrolling endlessly, like on TikTok for hours, although I don't know if you TikTok, but I get caught up in the TikTok scroll because we're usually at TikTok together. Because we're sending videos back and forth. Yeah, just pick a balance, get up and wander around and stuff like that. Okay. Now I want to ask you about TikTok, Griselle, like, because I sent you one of the videos. Yo-ho, the North Sea.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah. But you get stuck over, and that's all you hear. And then you have that song, yo-ho,
yep,
all night long, stuck in your head. I'm like, oh, I can't. Put me back on lesbian TikTok because I can't handle. I'd rather watch the lesbians because a lot of them are funny. I follow a lot of them. But anything, put me on puppy TikTok. Okay. But that is what I have for you, Miss Carla.
Carla, so I don't know what's going on with you, but the very first thing that I pulled right as Kit started talking is this Bad Bunny right here. Now, this is my least favorite little mofo. I'm keeping it clean because it ain't my channel. But I'm going to say I really just can't stand this little spy bunny. Okay, so you have somebody who is nosy, a nosy Nelly, negative Nancy, whatever you want to call them. And even this bunny, I've never noticed before tonight. I've used this deck a lot. Okay. Like for a couple of years now. And there is this bunny has been like cutting blades of grass one by one, apparently, causing a ruckus. Okay. So I propose to you that you have somebody around you who's just wanting to cause some drama, some trouble. Petty energy is what I'm getting around you. I feel like this has weighed you down. And if this hasn't, because it's to my right, so it could be somebody in your current situation you're not aware of just yet. So you want to be careful of that. But I feel like this is weighing you down. It could be exhausting to deal with. It could be you could feel defeated. You could feel, and I've been there. I feel that energy. But you could also be feeling like, well, I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, how do I win against a scallywag who has so much energy to focus on making you personally miserable? That's what it's feeling like. Next, I have right here a new beginning for you. This is another page of Pentacles. So the way to deal with this is being very slow and methodical about it. Don't be hasty. This person wants a reaction from you. Don't give it to them. Okay. And I know that's really easy for me to say. I'm just going to suffice it to say that I've been there. Okay. I've dealt with people like this before that want to get a rise out of you. And indeed, they can't like leave my face because they want my attention so bad. And I'm not saying I'm important at all. But what I am saying is that person like thrives on drama and just can't let it be, can't let you be. But that energy will wear itself out. That person is going to be known for who they really are because I have the victory card in your corner. So take it one step at a time. Try not to take things personally. I heard reading the 4 agreements is going to really, really help you at this point in time. But in the end, your character is going to supersede any petty crap that gets thrown your way simply because I have you standing high on a mountain on top of a wrecking horse, nonetheless, being celebrated. And I feel like people are going to understand that you have definitely been through it, that you've held your own. You've not resorted to pettiness yourself, and you've not given into that energy. It's really difficult to combat when you're living, working, or surrounded by somebody with that energy. They just don't give up. They do not give up. Now, with that being said, I feel like it'd be a really great idea for you to spend some time grounding yourself, ground your energy, and also do a little bit of like warding off and protecting yourself on the daily. And I feel like you're going to see that subside. Okay. That's what I have for you.
That was awesome. All right.
I know Anna's been asking for a read, but I don't know if we're done with all the paid ones.
Well, we are done with the paid ones, but we're over an hour, and I just want you to like maybe pull a couple of cards for our wonderful moderator for us tonight.
Yeah.
Carly, you're so very, very welcome.
You're welcome.
But yeah, Stormy, thank you so much for moderating for me all year long. I appreciate it.
Stormy's awesome.
She is. She is. She gets everybody going in the comment section and engages them, and fantastic.
Show me what I need to see for Stormy, please. Show me what I need to see. Anything that's helpful, hopeful, useful, enlightening. We have the King of Pentacles. What's up, Stormy? That's very, very cool. Okay. So this is my prosperity card, my abundance card. I've really handled a lot. I even feel like at this point, you know what? You are deeply honored. And it's actually no surprise because even the way Kit just addressed you right now, Stormy's like really awesome. And the way I feel, and I don't even really totally know you, but it's just the vibe that I have. I feel like you're held in very high esteem. I feel like there's some regality to you. I also feel like even with this little bunny, it appears like, I'm sorry, this is all backwards. Okay, here we go. The flower is popping up for you to sniff the flower. What's up? Right next to the star. How does it get any better than this, Stormy? I have no idea.
Awesome,
but I feel like you have blue skies. I feel like the clouds are actually lifting and parting so that you can actually see the sun. You can see what's really there. If you've been a little bit kind of like dazed, a little bit confused, not having the best clarity possible, I feel like that is actually leaving you. I also feel like you're going to be balancing yourself out more financially if you're not already there. It is definitely coming for you. And with this sun, oh, I lied. It's a sun card. It's a sexy sun card, baby. That's all I got to say. But the sun card is just all about like radiance. I feel like you're going to be radiant this new year. You're getting a lot of energy, and a lot of that yellow, that solar plexus, juicy energy is yours to claim. Now, with that being said, I feel like you need to start speaking your truth a little bit more, and that's going to help ground you because I have her having like the flags right here, but all that juicy solar plexus energy is entering. Definitely speak your truth a little bit more. And I feel like you're going to start seeing manifest. I hear this is the best year for you to manifest, the biggest year for you to manifest. You are definitely going to be leaving a situation as well. So you're leaving the worst behind you, and you're taking your experiences with you. And with that being said, you are being shepherded into calmer waters. And I think that you're going to look at things really distinctly different. Okay. You're divinely protected. You are divinely cloaked and protected, is what I'm hearing. So have no fear. Also, this year, I feel like in the first maybe, I don't know, quarter of the year, you want to be careful that you don't miss out on an opportunity that seems to be maybe not good enough for you. Girl, I got some pride too. Okay. Like, I don't want to do that. Why would I want to do that? I ain't trying to do that. But I'm going to say, don't miss out on opportunity. And Spirit's confirming it on the left side of my crown chakra. So this is divinely gifted to you. So whether it's a gift, it's an offer, or something for you to do a little bit different that you typically would accept, even if it appears to be like small and nominal, I feel like kind of hesitate for a moment, regroup, ground, check in with spirit, and go for it. Yeah. And your last card is purity. Look at that. I'll look at that as I shake the card. Look at that, Stormy. Okay, so you have purity. Always trust in purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within you, you'll find the answers you need to your questions. What's up, stargazing? So we have the sun, stargazing, all sorts of good things coming for you. That's what I got.
That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you for doing that for her.
Beautiful, of course.
Again, Stormy, I appreciate you being my moderator all year long. Thank you so much. She's been my moderator for over a year. We're about to start 2024, which I can't wait. I do want to thank everybody that comes to the shows. I appreciate y'all so very, very much. I know Griselle feels the same way. And Griselle we have talked about it. She said she will make it more of a habit to come guest on my show a lot more often. Hopefully we're going to try to get her at least once a month. All right. But everybody, I just want to wish y'all a very, very happy new year. And Griselle and I will see you in the new year.
Heck yeah. Namaste, guys.